I've got some troubling news about England's royal family.
I know she will bring to the demands of her new role the steadfast devotion to duty on which I have come to rely so much.
My mother was the Queen for a very long time. And although you kind of know that this might happen, you don't really think about it very much.
A quiet royal meeting at Balmoral turned into a scene of suspense when Princess Anne delivered a mysterious letter from Queen Elizabeth II's private collection.
It has been the hardest of years, and my heartfelt thanks to you and your colleagues around the world for the incredible work you do every day.
Its recipient, Catherine, Princess of Wales, read it in silence before clutching it close, her emotions laid bare.
I'm 75 now, and I can't remember anybody except the Queen being there.
But it was Camilla's uncharacteristic response, a moment of shock and whispered disbelief that stole the spotlight.
Imagine receiving a letter from the Queen only to learn hours later of her passing in Scotland.
What was written in the Queen's final message, and why does it hold the power to reshape the royal family's path?
So there are some disadvantages to crowns, but otherwise they're quite important things.
On August 15, 2024, Balmoral Castle hosted what was supposed to be a routine royal gathering. Senior members of the British royal family were present, but the meeting took an unexpected turn when Princess Anne asked for a moment of privacy with Catherine, Princess of Wales, King Charles III, and Queen Consort Camilla. The mood shifted as Anne reached into her tartan jacket and produced a sealed envelope marked with Queen Elizabeth II's personal cipher. The room fell silent as Anne calmly announced, "Catherine, my dear, I have been entrusted with a final message from Her Majesty, to be delivered only when the time was right." Catherine, visibly emotional, accepted the envelope with trembling hands. What happened next was a deeply private moment. Catherine opened the letter, her eyes filling with tears as she read its contents. While the exact message remains a tightly guarded secret, those present could sense its profound impact. Catherine clutched the letter to her chest and nodded solemnly, clearly moved by the late Queen's words. Speculation quickly spread among royal insiders about the significance of this moment and the message itself. Queen Consort. Camilla's reaction added to the drama. As Anne spoke, Camilla's face went pale, and she gripped the arm of her chair so tightly her knuckles turned white. She remained frozen for what seemed like an eternity, her usual composure gone. When she finally spoke, her voice was faint. I had no idea," she stammered, breaking the silence. Camilla's uncharacteristic response left the room tense and intrigued, raising questions among staff and observers about what the letter could mean for the royal family's dynamics. Princess Anne's role in this scene highlighted her unique place within the family. As Queen Elizabeth II's only daughter and one of her most trusted confidants, Anne had long been known for her no-nonsense attitude and dedication to duty. The Queen's decision to entrust Anne with such a sensitive task reflected her deep trust in her daughter's discretion and loyalty. Anne's involvement also reminded many of her importance within the monarchy. Despite being 17th in line to the throne, she remains one of the most hard-working royals, completing 214 official engagements in 2022. Her reliability and dedication made her the ideal messenger for such a significant moment. The long-standing tension between Princess Anne and Camilla, now Queen Consort, traces back to a love triangle that shaped their relationship decades ago. In the early 1970s, a young Princess Anne, then just 19, began a passionate romance with Andrew Parker Bowles, a dashing cavalry officer 12 years her senior. Their affair blossomed during polo matches and secret meetings at Windsor Great Park, and Anne reportedly fell deeply for Andrew. However, their relationship faced a major obstacle. Andrew was Catholic, making him an unsuitable match for the royal family. Despite this, their romance continued for nearly 3 years. During this time, Andrew was also romantically involved with Camilla Shand, creating a tangled web of relationships that would have far-reaching consequences. Through Anne's connection with Andrew, Camilla was introduced to Prince Charles at a polo match in 1970, a meeting that would eventually change the course of royal history. The situation came to a head in 1973 when Andrew ended his relationship with Anne and announced his engagement to Camilla. The news reportedly devastated Anne, who had hoped for a future with Andrew despite the challenges. When Andrew and Camilla married on July 4, 1973, it not only ended Anne's hopes, but also planted the seeds of animosity between Anne and her new sister-in-law. Over the years, the tension between Anne and Camilla simmered beneath the surface, but became more visible after Charles and Camilla's wedding in 2005. At the ceremony, Anne's frosty demeanor towards Camilla was hard to miss. Observers noted that her body language showed discomfort, and she made little effort to hide her lack of warmth. Around the same time, Anne played a key role in ensuring she would not have to curtsy to Camilla. A document known as Precedence of the Royal Family to be Observed at Court gave precedence to royals by birth over those who married in. According to a former courtier, Anne was firm in her stance, making it clear she had no intention of bowing to Camilla. The tension grew as Camilla's role within the royal family expanded. In 2021, sources revealed that Anne felt Camilla was monopolizing Charles's time and found her increasingly overbearing. Anne reportedly viewed Camilla as opportunistic and disliked how her influence seemed to overshadow Anne's own relationship with her brother. This growing frustration added fuel to their already complex dynamic. The rivalry took a dramatic turn during a private coronation dinner on May 7, 2024. In front of senior royals, including King Charles and Queen Camilla, Anne made a pointed comment about Camilla's title. She stated, "The title of Queen Consort is a courtesy, not a birthright. We must remember the distinction." Her blunt remark caused immediate tension in the room. Camilla, visibly shaken, set down her glass, her hand trembling. Charles, caught between loyalty to his wife and his sister, tried to defuse the situation, but the moment left a lasting impact on those present. While Anne and Camilla managed to present a united front in public, the tension between them remains evident to those who look closely. At events like the Royal Ascot in June 2024, their interactions appear cordial but strained. Body language experts note the stiffness in their postures and the lack of genuine warmth in their smiles. Behind the scenes, palace staff reportedly go to great lengths to avoid scheduling joint appearances unless other royals are present. Insiders describe their relationship as fraught, with private interactions far removed from the polished image they project in public. On the other hand, Catherine is becoming a more important person in royal family. She was born on January 9, 1982, in Reading, England, into a middle-class family with no royal ties. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, met while working for British Airways, Carol as a flight attendant and Michael as a dispatcher. In 1987, they started Party Pieces, a business selling party supplies, which became a success and gave Catherine and her siblings a comfortable upbringing. Despite their financial success, the Middletons lived a relatively grounded life in the village of Bucklebury, Berkshire, where Catherine spent most of her childhood. For a brief time, Catherine lived abroad. Between 1984 and 1986, her family moved to Amman, Jordan, where her father was posted for work. There she attended nursery school and began experiencing a world beyond her small-town roots. Returning to England, she enrolled at St. Andrew's School in Pangbourne, where she developed her love for sports and outdoor activities. These traits, combined with her grounded upbringing, would later make her relatable to the British public. Catherine's life took a fateful turn when she met Prince William at the University of St. Andrews in 2001. Official accounts describe their first meeting as shy and reserved, but royal biographers suggest they may have crossed paths earlier during her time at Marlborough College. Regardless, their friendship grew during their university years, solidified by shared experiences and their decision to live together with friends in a flat at 13A Hope Street. In March 2002, Catherine caught William's attention in a new way when she walked the runway in a charity fashion show wearing a daring black dress. This moment reportedly turned their friendship into a romantic relationship, setting the stage for a royal love story. Their relationship weathered years of intense media scrutiny before culminating in their engagement in 2010. On April 29, 2011, Catherine married Prince William at Westminster Abbey in a ceremony watched by millions around the world. Dressed in a stunning Alexander McQueen gown and wearing the Queen's Cartier halo tiara, Catherine officially joined the royal family, becoming the Duchess of Cambridge. The wedding was filled with grandeur, tradition, and heartfelt moments, with Catherine's sister Pippa serving as maid of honor and Prince Harry as best man. As the couple stepped out to greet cheering crowds, it was clear Catherine's life had changed forever. Since then, Catherine has embraced her royal role with dedication and poise. Her focus has been on charitable work, particularly in early childhood development, mental health, and the arts. In 2011, she became a patron of the Royal Foundation, collaborating with Prince William to promote causes close to their hearts. One of her most impactful contributions has been through Heads Together, a mental health campaign launched in 2016 to reduce the stigma around mental illness. Catherine's personal understanding of public pressure has added authenticity to her work, earning her widespread admiration. At the same time, Catherine has built a family life that blends royal tradition with modern values. She and William welcomed their first child, Prince George, in 2013, followed by Princess Charlotte in 2015 and Prince Louis in 2018. Their approach to parenting has emphasized hands-on involvement, even choosing not to have live-in staff, a rare decision for royals. This balance of family life and royal duty has made Catherine relatable to many and solidified her as a beloved figure. On January 17, 2024, Kensington Palace made an announcement that stunned the world. Catherine, Princess of Wales, had undergone planned abdominal surgery at the London clinic. The statement came at exactly 2:47 p.m. GMT and revealed that the 42-year-old royal would stay in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. It also stated that she would not resume public duties until after Easter. The announcement left royal watchers and medical experts speculating, as a hospital stay of this length for abdominal surgery is rare. Dr. Amelia Thornton, a respected London-based surgeon, commented that such a long recovery period hinted at a complex procedure, fueling even more curiosity about Catherine's condition. The days following the announcement brought more signs of the gravity of the situation. On January 18th, Prince William postponed all his public engagements to stay by Catherine's side. That morning, at 11:23 a.m., he was photographed leaving the London clinic, his face showing deep concern. This single image, captured by photographer Arthur Simmons, quickly became the most shared royal photograph of the year, with millions reposting it on social media within a day. The picture symbolized the weight of the moment, not just for the royal family, but for the public as well. The situation gained even more attention when King Charles visited Catherine at the hospital on January 26th, just days before his own health concerns became public. The king was admitted to the same hospital shortly after for treatment of an enlarged prostate. This unusual overlap in royal health crises sent British tabloids into a frenzy. Headlines like "Royal Health Crisis" dominated the news, reflecting the growing concerns surrounding the royal family's well-being. The true seriousness of Catherine's condition was not revealed until March 22, 2024. In a personal and emotional video recorded in Windsor Gardens, Catherine addressed the public directly.
It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team.
She explained that while her surgery had been successful, post-surgical tests had revealed cancer. In her calm but heartfelt message, she shared that her doctors recommended a course of preventative chemotherapy to reduce the risk of the cancer returning. She disclosed that she had already started treatment in late February and was in the early stages of the process. The revelation shocked the public and drew widespread support for Catherine. Experts like oncologist Dr. Olivia Reeves from the Royal Marsden Hospital explained that preventative chemotherapy, also known as adjuvant chemotherapy, is often used to lower the chances of cancer returning after surgery. While proactive, this treatment is known to be physically and emotionally demanding. Catherine's regimen was reportedly an intensive 12-week program, with treatments taking place every Tuesday at a private wing of the Royal Marsden. Prince William personally drove her to and from each session in a blacked-out Range Rover to protect her privacy during this challenging time. The time between Catherine's surgery announcement and the revelation of her cancer diagnosis was filled with speculation and media scrutiny. Kensington Palace's decision to release limited information created a vacuum, leading to rumors and conspiracy theories. On February 27, 2024, Prince William missed a memorial service for King Constantine of Greece, his godfather. The palace described it as a personal matter, but this vague explanation only fueled speculation. Social media lit up with theories, including whispers of marital problems and serious illnesses. The lack of clarity made the public even more curious. On March 5th, TMZ published a blurry paparazzi photo of Catherine in a car driven by her mother, Carol Middleton. This was her first public sighting since Christmas. The photo became a major talking point. People analyzed her expression, her posture, even her clothes, looking for clues about her health. Some, like communications expert Amanda Smith, believed the image was staged to quiet the growing rumors. She said, "The timing was too perfect. It seemed like a calculated move by the palace." The frenzy over this photo highlighted how the royal family struggles with privacy in the age of constant media and social media attention. When Catherine finally shared her journey, it brought relief and understanding. On September 9, 2024, she announced in a heartfelt video that her chemotherapy was complete. Her voice was emotional as she said, "I can't tell you what a relief it is to have finally completed my chemotherapy treatment, but this is only one step. The journey to full recovery will take time, and I have to take it day by day." Her openness resonated with the public, offering a glimpse of her strength during a challenging time. Catherine's return to public life was gradual and carefully planned. On October 10, 2024, she joined Prince William in Southport, England, for her first appearance since completing treatment. The visit was brief but meaningful, as they met with families of victims of a mass stabbing. The event reflected Catherine's deep commitment to causes related to mental health and healing. Her first back-to-back public engagements came a month later, on November 9th and 10th. She attended the Festival of Remembrance at Royal Albert Hall and then participated in the Remembrance Sunday service at the Cenotaph. Royal biographer Sally Beadle Smith noted how composed Catherine seemed, saying, "She looked healthy and happy to be back. She's taking it at her own pace, which is exactly what she needs." The relationship between Queen Camilla and Catherine, Princess of Wales, has long been a source of speculation within royal circles. Early in her reign as queen consort, Camilla reportedly harbored deep mistrust toward Catherine. This skepticism stemmed from Camilla's own experiences as an outsider who had faced scrutiny and pressure after marrying into the royal family. Royal experts suggest that Camilla viewed Catherine's middle-class background as a hurdle, believing she was not of their class and questioning her readiness for the demands of royal life. These doubts were rooted in the perception that Catherine's upbringing might not have prepared her for the complexities of royal duties. Catherine's journey into the royal family was not without challenges. The mistrust she faced mirrored some of the difficulties encountered by others marrying into the monarchy, including Prince Harry's reservations about Camilla, as revealed in his memoir, Spare. Harry admitted to pleading with his father not to marry Camilla, highlighting the complicated dynamics within the royal family. This parallel underscored the tension and skepticism often faced by newcomers to the institution, regardless of their background. Despite these early challenges, Catherine has transformed into a pivotal figure in the monarchy. Her work in mental health advocacy has been groundbreaking, particularly through her leadership in the Heads Together campaign. This initiative, launched with Prince William and Prince Harry, brought mental health to the forefront of royal efforts. Catherine's role in uniting the family around this cause was critical, and the campaign's success was evident in its impact on British society. 2 years after its launch, the male suicide rate in the UK fell to its lowest level since 1981, underscoring the tangible results of her efforts. Catherine's relatability has also played a significant role in reshaping the monarchy's public image. While she embodies the grace and tradition expected of her position, she has maintained connections to her middle-class roots. Whether shopping at regular stores or participating in school runs, Catherine's grounded approach has made her more accessible to the public. Her influence extends to social media, where her efforts to modernize royal communication have been clear. By changing the tone and presentation of platforms like Instagram to feel more personal, Catherine has helped the monarchy adapt to the digital age. The parallels often drawn between Catherine and her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, have been both a challenge and a source of admiration. Aware of the inevitable comparisons, Catherine reportedly considered refusing the title of Princess of Wales. The title's association with Diana carried immense public expectations and the emotional weight of her tragic legacy. Ultimately, Catherine accepted the title out of respect for her husband and King Charles III, signaling her willingness to embrace her role while building her own identity within the royal family. These comparisons extend to their style and public presence. Catherine's wardrobe frequently reflects Diana's iconic looks, from polka dot dresses to similar color palettes. While some see this as a homage, others have described it as Diana cosplay. Regardless, the visual parallels reinforce Catherine's position as a bridge between tradition and the future. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has firmly cemented her place as the most beloved member of the British royal family. Her ability to connect with the public, even during challenging times, has made her a figure of admiration and respect. A September 2024 Ipsos poll revealed that 66% of Britons aged 18 to 75 hold a favorable opinion of Catherine, compared to just 10% with an unfavorable view. This puts her slightly ahead of her husband, Prince William, who enjoys a 65% favorability rating. Catherine's enduring popularity, even amid personal and royal challenges, shows her extraordinary ability to resonate with people across all age groups. Her high approval ratings have remained consistent over the years. In May 2022, before the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, her favorability stood at an impressive 80%. While the monarchy has faced difficulties since then, Catherine's steadfast grace and relatability have ensured her place in the public's heart. Her handling of personal struggles, particularly her health, has only deepened this bond. In March 2024, Catherine shocked the world with a personal video message revealing her cancer diagnosis. Speaking openly in the 2-minute video, recorded at Windsor Gardens, she shared that post-surgical tests had detected cancer and that she was undergoing preventative chemotherapy. Her transparency struck a chord with the public, offering a rare glimpse of vulnerability within the royal family. Catherine continued to balance her royal duties with her recovery, making carefully chosen public appearances such as Trooping the Colour in June and Wimbledon in July. These appearances demonstrated her commitment to her role while prioritizing her health and family. Catherine's approach to balancing royal duties with family life has been equally inspiring. Early in her royal career, she established clear boundaries to protect her family time. In 2015, she communicated these life rules to Queen Elizabeth II and then Prince Charles, ensuring that she could focus on her children and take full maternity leave when needed. This commitment to family is reflected in her hands-on parenting style. Unlike previous royal generations, Catherine and William opted to forego live-in staff, preferring to be directly involved in their children's lives. This choice has reinforced her image as a relatable and grounded figure, despite her royal status. Her relatability is a key part of her popularity. Catherine's middle-class background, once criticized, is now one of her greatest strengths. It allows her to connect with everyday people in ways that many royals cannot. This was evident during her visit to Southport in October 2024, her first joint appearance with William after her cancer treatment. The visit, to meet emergency workers and mental health professionals following a tragic knife attack, highlighted her empathy and commitment to supporting communities in crisis. Catherine's ability to engage directly with people shines through in her public engagements and charitable work. She is often seen chatting with children, participating in activities, and having open, meaningful conversations. This hands-on approach has earned her the nickname the Children's Princess, a nod to Princess Diana's People's Princess legacy. Her mix of glamour and approachability also plays a role in her appeal. By pairing affordable high-street brands with designer fashion, she bridges the gap between royalty and everyday life, making her both aspirational and relatable.